NBA Hall of Famer Larry Bird recently said he's in favor of adding a 4-point line. Golden State head coach Steve Kerr is opposed to the idea. When it comes to putting a 4-point line on the court, I'm totally with Steve and against Larry. I like the game the way it is. Already there's a major emphasis on the 3-point shot, and in some cases players shooting multiple threes per game that will be a lot more effective handling the basketball in mid-range or driving towards the hoop. I would not want to see a 4-point shot.
We ain't never going nowhere. I don't need no introduction, you know me. I don't need to be someone I'm not, you know me.
Welcome to Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. It's NBA on ESPN Friday as we get set for Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors taking on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Warriors?
Mike, as you well know, this league is full of great point guards. But when you're competing against Kyrie Irving, you better be ready for one of the young, dynamic point guards in the league. He's efficient. I love his field goal shooting percentage. He shoots it from 3. He shoots it from the free throw line. This guy is going to have a long, great career. So you better get up and into him. You better pressure the ball and get the appropriate help if you're to slow Kyrie Irving down.
The Warriors coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland. Jeff, they struggled in a lot of areas, but what stood out the most?
One effort defense will not stand up over time. And that's what they gave in their last loss. They gave one effort defensively. So they did some good things, but then they stopped. It had to be multiple effort. It's got to be one thing to the next. And that is so important when you're guarding the 3. And because they made just that one effort, they gave up open three-pointer after open three-pointer, and it cost them.
To Thompson. Thompson for 3. And Klay Thompson with the play from way downtown. He scored 14 points in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he's a special player. When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants. And his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games, and we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
The Cavs coming off a very impressive win in their previous game against Golden State. Jeff, they did a lot of good things. What impressed you the most?
You make threes, you win games. That was the determining factor in the last game that they played. The ball goes in, you look like a genius. The ball rims out, you're an idiot.
Oh, and they come right back for 2. Draymond Green with 6 points.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
The 2 defenders converge.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
2 minutes. Curry against Irving. Down into the lane. Inside. Draws the foul. It's called against Love. And he'll head to the line with under 2 to go in the first.
good offense is about getting your best players their best shots in their best spots. Here, an aggressive move. You're a great free throw shooter. Earn your way to the free throw line. Take the contact. Take the foul. Work your way there and knock him in.
James draws the double team. Moving the ball around beautifully. To Love. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. And he throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Curry on the drive. Lets it go. Come right back down and knock it down. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. James, the two defenders swarm. Terrific ball movement. Quick move to get inside. Oh, nice block. Knocks it down. The Cavs down by 3.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Curry on the drive for the layup. Nice touch at the basket.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Kicks it out to the corner. Beats his man. Love forces it up, defense all over him.
The assist from number 8, Matthew
Thompson. There's a 6-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He accelerates, throws it down. What a play! For 2, Barnes the rebound. Final seconds of the quarter, and he'll give it a try. James the rebound. And that's it for the first quarter. The Warriors up by 5. Stay tuned. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
Blows past him with the dribble. There's the whistle, and Kyrie Irving will go to the line. He's shooting 88% from the line on the season.
He may not resemble him as far as explosiveness, but to me, his demeanor, Kyrie Irving's, is similar to Derrick Rose's. Humbleness, team first, just an unselfishness when it comes to not only how he plays, but how he handles all the accolades that are coming his way. I think Kyrie Irving has the perfect demeanor to lead Cleveland to where they want to get to in the future.
personal foul. Team foul number 1 for the Warriors.
You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Throws down the dunk.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Blows past the defender into the paint. Irving for 2, puts it up, misses that one.
Hey, that's good offense. Got the ball in deep into the paint, and they just missed.
Can't lay it home. Smith the rebound.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
Smith fires from downtown all alone. Barbosa bringing it up.
This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year, now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got. Throws it down. What a play!
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Green for two. Green's unable to hit.
You want to protect the lead? You take good shots and don't turn the ball over. That was too quick a shot.
Oh, what a block.
I got him. Here we go.
Lets it go. Can't get it to fall.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
Irving jump shot. Rebound corralled by Green.
He's averaging 9 boards per game this season.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
His jump shot won't go. The Cavs bringing it up. Oh, nice rejection by Iguodala. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Cavaliers ball. Personnel changes for both sides right now.
Named 4-time MVP, just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's with: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the great players of all time.
Well, there's no questioning that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrowed it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA history, he's going to be under consideration. He can be, and maybe already is, the best small forward to ever play this game.
To Smith. Swatted away by Green. Shot is blocked.
Thompson. Strong finish at the rim.
That's excellent body control to finish that shot in the paint against great defense.
Golden State's leading Cleveland by a score of 22-20. Irving against Curry. Smith for 2, shoots away. Able to put it in. Cleveland's shooting 40% from the field in tonight's game.
When you play that good a defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
No good from downtown. Kevin Love's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Curry for 3 with another shot. Curry's off the mark from downtown.
Hey, it's hard to create an open look in this league with this defenses that are now played in the NBA. That's a wide open one. You don't get many of them. You got to knock it in.
To Bogut. Curry. Love the rebound. Irving against Curry. It's blocked. Right back. Quick release for 3. Curry the rebound. Final seconds of the quarter, just flips it up. First half comes to an end. The score is tied. And welcome back to the Oracle Arena for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Golden State's got to be very happy with their situation. Game tied at halftime as we get set to start the third quarter. What do we look for now in the second half?
Well played half by both teams. I like the offensive execution, the sharing of the basketball, and most importantly, they were making their shots. Continue to do that in half number 2.
Gets in the paint. A powerful slam. Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch.
Puts it down. What a play.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Gets past the defender. Thompson jump shot. Love the rebound.
He's averaging 9 boards per game this season.
Oh, and he throws lays it down. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Curry against Irving. Straight inside. And he puts it down. Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 28-27. James. He curls to the basket. It's good. A two-pointer. And LeBron James with 6 points.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Bogut. Bogut fires. Oh, nice touch inside.
You're not going to session in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Can't hit from long distance. Kevin Love's 0 for 4 from outside.
And much like the first half, we're seeing more misses than makes when they pull up from long range.
Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter? Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beef, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them when you talk about the three-point line? The scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
Thompson, the catch and fire away from downtown. And LeBron James with his 5th rebound.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 36-33. Love, plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. It's blocked. In the paint, misses the layup.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
Irving against Thompson.
Irving for 2.
And the run continues, Jeff. Boy, it's getting uncomfortable. Why haven't they called timeout?
Mike, I don't like to second guess, but I'm surprised they haven't called a timeout right here. I know some coaches like to let their players play through the swings of the game, but right here, a timeout is warranted.
Kyrie Irving with his 4th assist of the night. Bad pass stolen by Smith to the basket and finishes with an easy 2. That's a 10-2 run for the Cavs. Curry against Irving. Tries it again, puts it in, and that's a 2-pointer. The Warriors down by 7.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Off target.
Hey, they got the ball right at the basket and just missed.
Whistle blows. That's backcourt.
For Golden State.
Steve Kerr's making a few substitutions. Luggs looking for position in the paint. Pass into the post. Oh, he shoots it. Nice finish around the rim. Curry set to bring it up. Fires from downtown. It'll count if it goes. 3 quarters complete. Golden State's down by 9. As we head to the 4th quarter, still plenty of time, but what an uphill climb they have.
They do. Now, deficits of this nature have been overcome, but it doesn't happen often, and it usually starts in the first couple minutes of this 4th quarter. They've got to put a dent quickly into this lead.
To Shumpert. He's got 2 assists in this contest. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. He's fouled. Andrew Bogut picks up his first personal of the night. And LeBron James will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Now that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
And LeBron James with 10 points. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Curry for 2 with a forced shot. Nails it. That's a 2-pointer. And Stephen Curry with 18 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That puts it down. It's hard to stop a moving train like LeBron James. When he attacks the rim, Mike, he finished with strength and force unknown to mankind.
Smith fires away. That's a 2. J.R. Smith shooting 50% from the field. To Bogut. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Nails it from downtown off the quick release from Stephen Curry. And looks like we've got a 20-second timeout.
You're in tight quarters when you're behind the 3 in the corner. Good job keeping his feet inbound, rising up, and making the 3.
Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 54-42. Can't get the layup to go.
This defensive effort tonight is not going to get it done.
Iguodala's unable to hit from beyond the 3-point arc.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. We've got both teams are trying to shoot through, and quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Takes the 3. Curry's unable to hit from downtown. To Smith. He's got 11 points in this matchup. From way downtown. Thompson's unable to hit the 3. Pretty move. Thrown away.
That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement.
James, his shot for two, misses.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
And he Euro steps his way to the basket. Curry moves into the front court. And he curls in. Curry has the double team close in. At the rim. And Golden State's called for the foul. That's their second. And J.R. Smith will get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 56-42. Shut down, forced to make the pass. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Curry into the front court. The screen is set. Sends it to the corner. Thompson for another attempt. Able to knock it down. And Klay Thompson with 8 points.
Number 3, Stephen Curry.
Irving puts it in. Right back for two. That's a 16-7 run for the Cavaliers. And goes out of bounds. Out of bounds. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. Cleveland's leading Golden State by a score of 60-44. Livingston for three. He's wide open. Livingston's long-range jumper won't go.
2 points.
Smith slices through the lane, back and forth. Nice-looking Euro step. Livingston fires away for two. Can't get it to go down.
Mike, it's what I say all the time. Defend, defend, defend. If you are consistent with your defensive effort, you can wear on teams. You can wear on individual players. And when you do that, you can get multiple stops in a row, which allow you to get a run going.
Oh, that's a forced shot for three. And Stephen Curry with the jumper. Puts it in.
The assist from number 31.
To Irving. He's got 5 assists in this contest. And that's it. Time runs out. The final score is...
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose. And it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
I'll start from the beginning. I'll start from the beginning.
NBA Live 16.